everyone, here is the example. This is very important question for the board purpose because it contains 4 marks. This is very lengthy process. Here question is given like that, to find all the zeros of the polynomial. Polynomial is 2x raised to 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. If its two zeros are under root 2 and minus under root 2. Now how we have to find a zero? I will show you the process. This is very lengthy process because first we have to simplifying this root 2 and minus root 2. Then we will get one another polynomial, means we will get our g of x. Then we have to divide that g of x with that given p of x. Then we will get quotient. For that quotient we have to do splitting the middle term, and then finally we will get zeros of the polynomial. So here the first process that I will show you, that first we have to compare. If it is under root 2, means when you have compare this under root 2 with 0 and it shifted, so 1x you got as under root 2. When you compared it with minus, you got 10 as under root 2. And if you want minus under root 2, means what you have to do, if you are comparing it with x plus under root 2 with 0, at that time you got minus under root 2. Means this one and this one is given and these are the factors. Means if we are taking these two thing in a bracket, means x minus under root 2 and x plus under root 2, and we are comparing it with 0. Then we have to simplify this. So we are multiplying this, it will become x square. Simply we will take that identity, that a plus b and a minus b, that also we can use and we can multiply 2. So we will apply that identity, that a minus b, a plus b will become a square minus b square, and which will be equals to 0. So here it will become x square. This root and this square will cancel out and it will become 2 and it is equals to 0. So here we got our g of x. Now what we have to do is that for that polynomial we have to divide it with x square minus 2. Means first we have to write our polynomial, which is 2x raised to 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2, and we have to divide it with our g of x, which we just found by this process. We not have to write all these things, but I was just showing that if your root is in plus, means with x it is in minus, and if your root is in minus, with x it is in plus. And when you are taking these factors, you got this, and that is your g of x. Now you have to divide with your g of x, means x square minus 2. So again here first we will check that it is in the form or not. So here power is 4, then 3, 2, then power is 1, then the constant term. But here we can see that power is in the form of square. One term is missing, so first of all we will add, means here we will add 0x by ourselves if we want perfect answer, as student got confused. So student have to must add 0x by themselves, then only they will clear. Now here we want 2 and we want x raised to 4, so we need 2. Here is x square and we want x raised to 4, means extra x raised square we want, so we will multiply with 2x square. So when you are multiplying, 2 ones are 2, x square into x square, x raised to 4. When you are multiplying anything with 0, it will become plus 0x, but here we will write square and x will become cube. Here is minus, minus plus will become minus. First we will write minus, 2 2 is 4, so we will write 4 and x square. Here we have to change the sign. Here is plus, it will become minus. Here is plus, it will become minus. Here is minus, it will become plus. Now you have to forget all old signs. Now you will cut this. Now it will filter out simply, means it will become 3x cube but in minus. Here plus minus will minus, means operation will be minus, means 4 minus 3 will become 1x square, means we will write simply x square, and the symbol of the greater number which is now plus, so we will write that plus. Now we have to take down that plus 6x, so we are taking down that plus 6x. Now here again we will go towards our g of x. Here now we want x cube, so we want 1x as well as minus 3, so we need minus 3 as well as 1x. So now here we will start multiplying. Minus 3 ones are minus 3, then x into x square will become x cube. Anything multiply with 0, it will make 0x square. Now here very important thing, minus minus will first become plus, so we will write plus. 3 2s are 6 and that x, so we will write 6x over here. So here we will have to change the sign. If it is in minus, it will become plus. It is in plus, it will become minus, and it is plus, it will become minus. So this first term will cancel out. Here it will filter out. Here is 1. We can't see 1, but it is 1. So here is x square will remain. 1x square will remain same, and it having plus sign, so it is plus. It is plus and it is minus, means this term will become 0, and x we can write. For our, to make our mind clear, because here we can see what the same thing. It is x square plus 0x minus 2 minus 2. If you are not writing 0x, you will get confused that it is x square minus 2 only. So it is not like that. So here that's why we wrote here. Now we simply want 1. So here we will multiply with plus 1. When you are multiplying with plus 1, you simply got the same thing. So you will write x square plus 0x minus 2. Here you will change the sign. As always, plus will become minus, plus will become minus, and minus will become plus. So this whole thing will cancel out and you got remainder as 0. And for this process and for this question, it is must that your remainder must be 0 only. If it is not 0, then you made some mistake. So this is a very important thing that you have to remember always. Now we got quotient, so we will take our quotient. Now this quotient is very important, because from this quotient now you will do splitting the middle term and you will get 2 more zeros and our question will finish. Now we will see the further process. So here we had 2 zeros already, that is under root 2 and minus under root 2. We want more zeros. For that, as I told you, we will do division method, we will get quotient, and now we have to do splitting the middle term of quotient. Means 2 ones are 2, take out factor of 2 like that. 2 के ऐसे factor निकालने हैं, means take out the factors of 2, that if you are doing plus you are getting minus 3. So how it is possible, let me show you. If you are doing 2 ones are 2, you have to add it, because here the symbol is add. So if you are adding it, you are getting 3. Okay, you got 3, but you want minus 3. So the simple thing you will do, that is minus and minus. So minus minus eventually become plus, but the symbol of the greater number is minus, so you are keeping minus over there. Means you splitted this minus 3x in this form. So now on the place of minus 3x, you can write the 2x square minus 2x minus 1x and plus 1. Here we wrote, here we will divide it into 2 parts. We will take 2x common from it. So here x will remain, here minus will remain, and 2x, the whole term we have taken out, term 1 will remain. If you are taking minus 1 from here, x will remain same, but you have taken minus common, so this symbol will again become minus, and you have to make these 2 brackets same. If these 2 brackets are the same, then you will write it as in one bracket, and in another bracket you will write 2x minus 1. So here now again this method we already did. If we are getting 2 factors, we have to compare it with 0. So 1x you are getting as 1, means this is another 0 of yours, and if you are comparing another bracket with 2x minus 1 with a 0, so you are getting 2x. If you are shifting that 1, x, if you have to shift this 2, so it will come down and it will divide. So you got 2 zeros as 1 and 1 by 2. So now here they ask us, find all the zeros of this polynomial. If it having 2 zeros as under root 2 and minus under root 2, the last line you have to write for the board purpose that our 4 zeros are under root 2, which is already given in question, minus under root 2, and here we got 1 as another 0 and 1 by 2 as another 0. So this whole thing you have to do for 4 marks, and this is very important process. First you have to find factors for these two zeros, then you are getting g of x, then you have to do division method, and you have to take and keep remainder as 0. If you are not getting 0, means your method is wrong. Then you are getting quotient. That quotient is very important, because for that quotient we have to again do splitting the middle term, and by that splitting the middle term we are getting another 2 zeros, and like that finally we got answer that our 4 zeros are this and this. Here you got your final answer. This contains 4 marks for the board exams, and this question is very important. Further we will do exercise. See you.